Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you guys my 21 through 25 week pregnancy update. If I sound like crap, it's because I've been sick the last couple days, so I'm going to be sipping on my water a lot through this video just because my throat is still kind of raspy and sore. But yes, my hair is blue. I told you guys I was going to dye it, and I was going to do it for the gender reveal, but I just didn't do it around that time, and I did it right before I had my baby shower, so if I have not posted my baby shower haul yet, keep an eye out for that, so hit that bell notification so you know when I upload that. And I did not want to go to my baby shower with my blonde hair. If you've seen it in the past, I had plans for my hair when I dyed it blonde, but then I got pregnant and I couldn't use bleach anymore and this and that, so I just neglected it for a while and decided to dye it blue just because I've never had blue hair and I'm having a boy, so I thought it would be fun. And do not worry, I did use Arctic Fox hair dye, which is like more natural and doesn't have as much chemicals in it, so I was in a very well ventilated room and used safer hair dye. So I would always ask your doctor if that's okay. I asked mine, and they said as long as I'm not using harsh chemicals or bleach and I'm in a ventilated room, they wasn't too worried about it. So I have blue hair now. So anyways, to get into the video, at 21 weeks, I wasn't having a lot of symptoms, except I started feeling baby move around a little bit, and I was having a lot of hot flashes. I'm not sure what it was at the beginning of the 20 weeks or towards my 18-19 week update, but I was having extreme hot flashes all the time. Now it's kind of subsided and it's normal, but anytime I'm like getting ready to go somewhere and I get in the car, I cannot have the heat on. I still have to have AC on, and it's in the 30 degrees and below in my area, so every time I go outside, I have to have the window down or not have a jacket on, and I know I should because, like I said, it is winter time, but I'm just so extremely hot that I couldn't do it. 22 weeks is when baby was moving around a lot more. I don't know why I keep calling him baby now. I can say he or his name is Ruger, but I kept feeling him move around a lot more and kicking, and that is about when my back pain started getting a little bit more serious. Not serious, but hurting a lot more. I have just lower back pain. There's some spots just throughout my back that hurts anytime I'm standing too often or laying a certain way or sitting a certain way too long. I'll get some back pain. And also that comes along with that during pregnancy, I'm assuming, in general, is sciatic pain. It's mostly my right side, but sometimes it'll be my left side or both at the same time, but my sciatic starts to act up and when I'm sleeping at night, so when I'm trying to like roll over is when it'll start acting up or it'll hurt a lot, and that sucks because I'm the type of person who rolls back and forth from my left to right side. Right now, my right side is my most comfortable, and that's where I try to lay mostly and not move because it hurts so bad to roll over. And again, in the 22 weeks, I still had hot flashes. Right now, I'm like 26 weeks, almost 27 weeks, and it's not as bad now. But like I said, in the beginning of the 20 weeks, I don't know what it was, but I was always hot. And it sucks because it's winter, like I said, and my dad's staying with us, and he's on blood thinners, so I can't just have the AC on or I can't turn the heat off because he's always cold. So we keep our bedroom extremely cold, and Daniel likes that anyways because he's like a heater, so he likes our bedroom cold at night, so that really helps out a lot. 23 weeks, I was experiencing some heartburn. I actually got prescribed some Zantac for it just because I was having such bad heartburn here and there. And then I was having these stomach pains at the top of my stomach, and I thought maybe that had something to do with it. And I haven't had those pains since starting the Zantac, so I'm assuming that the medication is working. Am and do experiencing sciatic pain. I still experience it now when I'm almost 27 weeks, but I was having a lot of sciatic pain throughout the day. And around 23 weeks is when I started kind of getting emotional, like I still do now, but I get emotional about just thinking about different stuff, like me gaining weight, me about to have a baby in general, how our life isn't the way I want it to be when we had a kid. But I mean, that's normal. Like, we're not in a big fancy house. We don't have brand new furniture and all the stuff that I wanted to have before having a baby. But that's just life. You're not going to have everything you want or need when you have a baby. It's just the way it is. But just think about different stuff makes me emotional. If me and Daniel joke around and he jokes around too much, sometimes I'll feel like just start crying, and that's not him, because that's just how we've always been. We joke around, we call each other names a lot and stuff like that, but like not seriously, but sometimes it makes me want to cry. I don't tell him because I know he's not meaning it, and it is a joke, and I don't want to be that person that takes a joke a wrong way and takes it out on that person or makes that person apologize, because I know they're not meaning it like that, if that makes sense. But I just noticed my emotions are starting to get the best of me here and there sometimes. But it's not so bad, and it's very manageable that I can like snap myself out of it, because it is just hormones right now. I also had a doctor's appointment during my 23 weeks, and I was prescribed the Xanax, like I told you, and I got a weigh-in of 282, so I went from 265 pre-pregnancy weight, and when I got pregnant to 282, so that's like 60, 70, 20-something pounds. I'm not that good with math, so you can figure it out on your own, but I have been weighed again since, and I'll let you guys know that here in a little bit. But I did have an appointment. Everything was okay. I don't remember really if they listened to Heartbeat or not, but it was just like more or less of a checkup. 4 weeks, if you see me doing this, it's why I've been having a lot of rib pain, like right underneath my right boob. It's just in my abdomen area, and I'm not sure what it could be. I know it could be a number of things, of the baby moving and it hurting, or just my ribs expanding, or everything getting pushed up in that area. But now I'm starting to think it's the baby moving, because last night when I was having some rib pain, if I put pressure on it, I could feel like, it felt like underneath the ribs he was moving around. And if I put pressure on it, it doesn't hurt. So I have to take this little pillow and put it underneath my ribs where it hurts at night, so I can lay on it. So it has pressure, and if it has pressure, it doesn't really hurt. So that's the only way I can relieve the pain. But that's when about the rib pain started hurting, and it sometimes gets so bad where I just sit there and cry because it just hurts so bad. It's like a muscle pain or a stretching pain. I'm not sure, because I've never had this before, but it really, really hurts. 24 weeks, I was also experiencing some sleeping problems, which is not out of the ordinary for me. Either I don't sleep, or I sleep too much, or this or that. I've always had trouble falling asleep and staying asleep since I can remember, so it's not a big deal. And like I said, I've been sick the last couple days, the week or so. I've been taking Benadryl to help with allergies and sleeping. Another pain, this is going to start being a thing on every week update, I think, is a new pain I'm feeling. I felt it in the past, which is ligament pain. It just feels like my pelvis really hurts, or my crotch area really hurts, like the muscles down there. And I've noticed when I pee, that things are starting to get swollen down there from, I guess, just the pressure and the pain and everything like that. But I'm assuming it's ligament pain. Everything I look up about it says it is. I'm going to bring it up at my next appointment, but it really hurts if I'm doing too much stuff, or just sometimes through the day it'll start hurting. But if I like walk around a grocery store and go grocery shopping or clean the whole house one day, it'll really hurt. But it's not unmanageable, if that makes sense. Like, if I sit down for a little bit, it will help. I haven't noticed Tylenol helping it. Tylenol really doesn't help me that much. It helps some back pain, but that's about it. Another fun thing that's happening during pregnancy, is at nighttime I notice myself leaking urine, and that sounds gross, but like I said, at this time I'm 24 weeks pregnant, now I'm 27, and at nighttime, if my bladder is full and I don't wake up from having to pee, sometimes it'll just be a little spot in my underwear or my leggings the next day, just from, I'm assuming, me leaking pee, because I wore a pad one night and it was kind of a yellowish color. So anytime I wake up throughout the night, like from rolling over, I just get up ahead and go pee, and I know that something will come out because I drink so much water through the day and night that I'm always having to pee every 5 minutes. It's just my body's not telling me every time, or I ignore the signs because I do not want to get out of bed. I do not want to waddle to the bathroom, and at nighttime, like I've mentioned, I have back pain, so getting out of bed and walking to the toilet and squatting to sit down hurts, so I don't try to do that, but now I have to just because I should, for one, and me leaking pee sometimes, and I don't want to wake up peeing myself the next morning, so I just been making sure to go to the bathroom more times through the night. Week 25, another wonderful thing that I'm experiencing through pregnancy is trapped gas in my abdomen. I never thought gas would hurt this bad, and I thought it was possibly the rib pain because it was in that general area. But talking to this girl I know who is pregnant with her third kid, she told me that she's had such bad gas before that it's made her want to cry, and that's what I was experiencing not too long ago. And so I looked up ways to relieve gas, which you can do like stretches, just stretching, walking, anything can help, and that did help me a lot. And sometimes when I'm having really bad gas, wherever it is, I'll just pat that area like you pat a baby's back for gas, or just shake that area, and sometimes it will come loose, so I recommend trying that. The night that I was having gas really bad, I walked around my living room doing some like stretching along the way of walking, and that helped a lot. It relieved a lot of the gas. And my mom gave me some gas chewable tablets or whatever, and those helped. So I highly recommend doing those things if you have gas, because I was at my wit's end crying, didn't know what to do because I didn't know what this pain was, but I knew it had to be normal because it was in my ribs area, and I thought it was stretching or this and that, but gas makes complete sense. And I always have trouble getting gas stuck in one area in my abdomen, so it's weird, but every time I feel the pain there, I'll either walk or pat it or something to relieve it. During the 25-week mark is when I was able to feel the baby a lot more. He is kicking throughout the day now, and I think during week 24 is when Daniel actually got to feel the baby move for the first time. There was a time where he was touching my stomach, kind of like when you would first feel a kick here or there in my lower stomach, and he felt that, but we wasn't sure if it was the baby yet or not because it was still like 16, 15 weeks, something like that. But the other day we were sitting on the couch and he kicked me and I could feel it come out my stomach, like you could see it, and then Daniel put his hand on my stomach with some pressure and was able to feel him kick once or twice. So that was weird and exciting, I guess, because I haven't been able to feel him outside my stomach, only inside, if that makes sense. But it was excited for Daniel to be able to feel him finally, and I'm just waiting for that to happen a lot more. I know I'm almost 27 weeks, so that should be happening a lot more of him getting to feel him more and things like that. I am still having some heartburn during the 25-week mark, but that's normal just because everything's getting shoved up and I'm laying down and bending over and this and that, so that's completely normal. Like I mentioned in the past, I had heartburn issues way before I got pregnant, so it's not a surprise really. And like I mentioned in the past couple weeks, I've been still having that rib pain right underneath my right boob. Like I said, I don't know if it's the baby moving underneath there or the stretching or what, but it's just in that one spot, and it hurts like a son of a bitch. And I don't know what it is, but me putting pressure on it, like you probably see me do this whole video most, it doesn't hurt as bad, or the pain goes away. So I don't know what it is, but like I said, I'm going to mention it to my doctor next appointment. And I did have a doctor's appointment last week because I was having some pain and stuff like that, and it turns out that I do have a UTI, which is completely normal for me, for one. For two, during pregnancy, so I got prescribed antibiotics, and when I got weighed there, I weighed 290, and I don't like saying that because I did not want to hit the 300 mark during this pregnancy, but it seems like I am, just because I'm only 27 weeks, and when you get to your third trimester, that's when you start packing on the pounds. So I'm going to start trying to like eat a little bit better and walk more. Around my area, it's all hills and no sidewalk, so I'm just going to end up hurting myself with the ligament pain, because if I walk too much, It hurts, but I need to get out walking more, if that makes sense, which it all sucks when you're pregnant, and I'm figuring that out. I have been very lucky to have an easier pregnancy because I haven't had a lot of complications or a lot of pain other than normal pain like ligament and back pain, but it is still taking a toll on my body and taking a toll of me being overweight anyways. So I recommend if you're planning on getting pregnant and you're a little overweight, try to lose a couple pounds because it is not fun being fat and pregnant, and I'm learning that. But that is it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my belly. I've really kind of popped in the last few weeks. I didn't show you during my last update because my foot was asleep and I did not feel like getting up. It is asleep now, but it's not as bad. So I'm going to get up and show you guys. You're going to see a few stretch marks. I have a lot of old stretch marks just from me being overweight, but there's a few that's popping back out from me gaining some weight. This is my belly. It has gotten significantly bigger because all of my t-shirts are starting to get really tight. And these leggings right here are leggings I got before I was pregnant. If I put them up here, you can tell they're digging in a little bit, or if you see the lines on my stomach from them. Everything's starting to get really, really tight on me, so I've just been wearing some bigger leggings and Daniel's t-shirts that I am wearing now. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know where you guys are in your pregnancy journey or your conceiving journey. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.